Hello, my name is Dominique Leggett, and this is my case presentation. The child I did my assessment on was a 38-month-old child. After conducting the assessment, I became more aware of the implications for social work. It allowed me a better understanding of early childhood development. As social workers, we must be aware of how specific experiences develop behaviors and patterns in children. Finding out that this child has a new living environment, that his parents have been separated, and that he has gained family in the form of a step brother and stepdad requires social workers to be aware of how these changes can influence his outcomes. As a profession, we must have functional knowledge of how the biological, psychological, and social elements apply to our practices. Also, understanding that human behavior and the social environment in which this client and all of our clients live are influenced by each of those elements is important. Due to the assessment being conducted on a client in the early developmental stage of his life, being aware of attachment is also necessary. So with attachment, social workers must make sure to embrace cognitive and behavioral principles in order to understand, teach, and implement practices to families with young children. In regards to using the ASQ with populations of the Southwest, I believe it can benefit this and other populations. Although this culture has its own beliefs and ideas, assessing this population in relation to developmental stages, I believe, would be relevant. If barriers in this type of questionnaire arise, allowing for these individuals to communicate their concerns will allow for complete assessments of their situation. And being fully prepared to use these different activities will hopefully limit barriers. Using the ASQ does not necessarily limit, any opportunities to gain information, so I believe it can be used as an additional measure with other tools geared towards work with this and any diverse population. So social workers should always understand the population in which they're assessing. They should use appropriate terminology. They should be aware of cultural differences and understanding that culture's acceptable solutions and acceptable practices will give social workers the opportunities to assist them. So therefore, using the ASQ, I believe, can assist Southwest populations, and if necessary, additional measures should be considered. This experience provided new insights into assessing clients and their current situations. It allowed an in-depth look at how this client has developed throughout his life, getting a clear and direct look into his capabilities while going through the assessment was interesting and fun. I really enjoyed doing this assessment and actually practicing hands-on. Seeing his enjoyment and understanding and listening to his mother's descriptions of his experiences was beneficial to my learning. Her descriptions allowed me to completely address their situation without bringing my own opinions into the assessment. Being able to sit and listen and actually assess this client was amazing. This experience provided the opportunity to reflect on my abilities and areas I may need to improve. Staying focused and seeing my skill set develop was the biggest gain from this assignment. Feeling my professionalism and ability slowly develop is due to the practices in this evaluation as well as other learning activities that we have completed. This experience absolutely assured my desire to move forward in learning and developing my abilities more. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and I look forward to reviewing everybody else's. Thank you.